This film moves at a snail's pace to me. I mean, it takes, I don't know what's wrong with it, maybe Miles Morales is just not interesting. I think that Miles Morales is not interesting as a character in Spider-Verse. It's my review on Spider-Verse. I know I've made several, more than one review already, but I just don't know, the only thing that's really interesting character about this film is Peter Parker. And after Peter gets killed by the Kingpin, the film loses its pace. The pacing. The film starts getting good when you run into Peter Parker, but then he gets killed. And everyone is shocked that Peter Parker moves to find out who Spider-Man is, and sad and guilty, even though they have, in this world, Peter Parker is a comic book character. Therefore, Peter Parker, his secret identity's out, so therefore he doesn't really have any secret identity because he's a comic book character. Which takes away the emotional weight of the film after he gets killed off, because the public, after he gets killed off, he can find out his identity. They already knew his identity before because he's a comic book character in this world. So Miles runs into a Peter Parker from an alternate reality and kidnaps him and interrogates him, try to figure out where he's from, figure it out. It can take a while to guess that he's from an alternate reality, and be shocked that was a guess. And he's middle age. He's middle age, unlike the Peter Parker from. He's a lot older, has silver hair, unlike the Peter Parker from that universe that died, and let himself go a little bit, and the reason why he's such, and he doesn't really care what happens to this universe, even though innocent lives are at stake. So he just helps Miles Morales save that universe because Miles Morales guilts him into it. So this Peter Parker is like this because he broke his back when he was during fighting being as Spider-Man. He broke his back, made some went through a divorce, buried his Aunt May. Made some unsafe money betting choices. And so therefore he's all depressed and not shaving stuff because of it. And when this Peter Parker's on screen, once this Peter Parker is on screen, after the other Peter Parker dies, when it becomes not really interesting, which it wasn't really interesting before that Peter Parker was on screen, that got killed off. Once this Peter Parker gets on screen, then the film becomes interesting again, and he slowly shapes Miles Morales into Spider-Man, and Peter Parker doesn't really teach him as much as lying to him that he's teaching him, and this Miles can't figure out when he's being played that he's going to teach him, unfortunately, because Miles not really smart. He has everything common and with Peter Parker except his brains and his spirit. He wants to be Spider-Man because Peter Parker, who died, asked him to do something to save the multiverse. Or the chip got damaged. The little chip got damaged, so and so it's the kind of screw, so they have to sneak in this place to make another one. Was covered by bad guys, and Miles, or is it Peter? Which one? Miles has less to do with the story, yet he has the most screen time of any character. Yet he has the least amount of to do with the story when Peter Parker has the most amount to do with the story. Oh, and I do like the film, but I don't love it. It's my third favorite Spider-Man film, which is hang on. Hang on. So they do the thing, and Miles bonds with Peter Parker. Peter, by whose Miles starts warming up the idea of having kids, which Mary Jane, that's why she left him, because he said he didn't want to have kids. But he builds up this confidence of having the idea of having kids. All this complex character development that's going on. Peter is pushed away to make room for Miles' simple story, as in comparison. So yeah, there's also the Wasp Spider and Spider Pig, and the girl was this machine spider who was best friends with this robot spider thing. And that's much character development as he got. Oh, and also this kid got one called Spider-Ham. Even Spider-Ham who is the weakest out of the bunch, has more of a character than Miles does. Has more of a story. Everyone, all those ones that I missed, those Spider people from the multiverse, Spider-Verse, which is known as Spider-Verse, has more of a character arc than Miles. More of an interesting character arc. But, it's make way for Miles's character, which is not really an interesting character arc. But sort of that out of nowhere, he gets control of his powers due to after an inspirational speech from his father, which sees something special about him. So that's why he's always pushing him into being the best Spider-Man. But he doesn't know he's Spider-Man, so Peter says that he doesn't want this Spider-Man to die, and Miles feels the same way that. About him, and he Peter makes peace with his Aunt May, and makes peace with Mary Jane from alternate reality, and gets back together with Mary Jane from his reality. once he goes back home, and everyone else goes off doing their own thing, except for Spider Gwen, who has performed a brother slash relationship with Miles Morales, a brother sister relationship slash romantic love interest. And it's on a cliffhanger like that, with them talking, Miles and Gwen talking. So yeah, the film's good. It's yeah, it's good. It's not bad. I recommend it. I'm just not happy with it. Not satisfied with it. The reason why it's my third least favorite Spider-Man film is because I like it more than Venom and Amazing Spider-Man movies and Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Venom. I like it more than those ones, but I'm just not satisfied. I didn't walk away every time I see this film, which is even when I'm watching the film, I feel unsatisfied. And after I watch the film, I feel unsatisfied. Watch the whole film, and also watch the past film. I stop and I just feel unsatisfied, unhappy, unpleased. So yeah, if you love this film and you like the feeling of being unsatisfied of life, then go ahead and waste your time like that. But for me, I prefer. I'm just going to go back to watching Homecoming, or my always number one Spider-Man film for now, and along with Spider-Man 3, which will be my number two Spider-Man, because I walk away. Those two are the only two Spider-Man films I walk away being satisfied with, being happy with, being excited for what comes next in the future for Spider-Man franchise. And that thing, the Spider-Verse did left leave Venom slash Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 impersonation, which was a so good impersonation on me, a good impact on me. It means half and half. And I give it a thumbs up. I recommend this film. I mean, I loved it while I was watching it. I enjoyed it while I was watching it, but when you finish watching it, it's like you I don't know, you just think, okay, I'll go back to watching a better Spider-Man movie like Homecoming, but but this ain't bad. This is good. It's not pleasing me, but it's good. You know? Well, I really dig the becoming of age aspect of the becoming of age story they went for with Miles. I wish I don't know, that was a younger Peter, or maybe this focus on depressed Peter, and or focus on the young Peter who's not depressed before he gets killed off. Focus on him and have him get killed off in the end, then tell Miles' story, which is after they tell the depressed Spider-Man story of the story. I don't know. It's just that this film made me less of a fan of Miles Morales, who was already my least favorite Spider-Man, who just became more of my least favorite Spider-Man. Okay, I think I got all said what I need to say.